breaking down ransom notes in Savannah Guthrie's mom Nancy Guthrie's case. What has been revealed? New details have continued to emerge amid the disappearance of Today show conquer Savannah Guthrie's mom, Nancy Guthrie. News broke on February 1 that Nancy, 84, had been reported missing by a family member who called 911. She was last seen 1 day prior by daughter Annie Guthrie. Nancy shared daughters Annie and Savannah, 54, and son Cameron with late husband Charles Guthrie, who died in 1988 after a heart attack. While Savannah has been absent from the morning show amid the search for Nancy, she and her siblings have since shared several statements via social media.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Veckin Pet Fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
It's been 2 weeks since our mom was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope, and we still believe, and I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is, that it's never too late, Savannah said in an emotional Instagram video on February 15. And it is never too late to do the right thing, and we are here. And we believe in the essential goodness of every human being. And it's never too late. Scroll down to see what the ransom notes have revealed. After news broke of an alleged ransom note sent to local outlets, Savannah Guthrie and her siblings addressed the message. As a family, we are doing everything that we can. However, we live in a world where voices and images are easily manipulated, she said in a February 4 Instagram video. We need to know without a doubt that she is alive and that you have her. We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please reach out to us. Phoenix Special Agent in Charge Heath Jank shared in a press conference the next day that the alleged ransom note made a demand for 5 p.m. and included an alternate date. I think we start to look at what the deadlines were in the note, Jank said on February 5. First, I think it was 5 p.m. today, and then it had a second deadline after that. So we are continuing in a normal kidnapping case. There would be contact by now trying to discuss that. But those are the time frames we're looking at as we move forward. If a transfer wasn't made, then I think a second demand was for next Monday, Jank continued. We're not going to go beyond that. Jank mentioned that the ransom note mentioned Nancy's Apple Watch and a damaged floodlight on her property outside of Tucson. TMZ founder Harvey Levin on February 5 that the outlet received a ransom note that made mention of the placement of the Apple Watch, which he noted has not come out in the press as yet. There was a deadline at 5 o'clock today, and there is a change in if this is a kidnapper, what the kidnapper may want, Levin told CNN's Aaron Burnett, adding that a second deadline, set for February 9, is far more consequential. It felt like somebody means business. When you read it, it's very detailed, he said, explaining that the email described Nancy as being okay, but scared, and said she was aware of the letter and the demands made in it. Levin claimed that the letter says you will have no way of contacting me, this is the only contact. In another interview with CNN's Anderson Cooper, Levin shared, it specifically says there will be no further communication, no negotiation, no communication. After the 5 p.m. deadline on February 5, Cameron made a video and said, "Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We need you to reach out, and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward. But first, we have to know if you have our mom. We want to talk to you, and we are waiting for contact." Local news outlet KOLD said it received a second message in connection with Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department are aware of a new message regarding Nancy Guthrie. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos said in a statement via X on February 6. Investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity. While this is one new piece of information, the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department are still asking anyone with tips to contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Nanos' latest statement continued. The FBI continues to offer a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to the recovery of Nancy Guthrie and/or the arrest and conviction of anyone involved in her disappearance. The next day, Savannah Guthrie and her siblings then released a video appearing to address the note. "We received your message, and we understand," Savannah said. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay. A third ransom note obtained by TMZ appeared to be from someone offering information about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. The note claimed to have unsuccessfully reached Savannah Guthrie and her siblings by email and text. The alleged message read, "If they want the name of the individual involved, then I want 1 Bitcoin to the following wallet. Time is more than relevant." TMZ obtained a fourth email on February 16 from the person claiming to know who kidnapped Nancy Guthrie. The alleged email read, "I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them." The message also had the same Bitcoin account as the 3 previous ransom notes. Days after the fourth ransom note, TMZ reportedly received another requesting millions of dollars in cryptocurrency. However, the note received on February 18 demanded to be paid in a cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin. I had to get someone to help translate it for me. It involves a demand for crypto, not Bitcoin. TMZ founder Harvey Levin told CNN's Aaron Burnett out front at the time, explaining that the demands are more specific. The money will automatically go into this account if certain things happen. It actually involves the media, too, in terms of what the media puts out. But it's a very sophisticated way of doing it where one thing triggers another, which triggers another. It's beyond my level of knowledge. Levin described the note as a little more graphic and chilling, adding, "The previous one was also pretty chilling, but the way this is described is more so." When asked if the new note contains proof of life, Levin replied, "By inference, they do." They don't say it directly, but by inference they do in terms of consequences. Levin claimed that the FBI is looking into the note. In July 2026, journalist Brianna Whitney read from the first alleged ransom note during an episode of the Crime Junkie podcast. "We have your mother, Nancy," it began. "She will be held for ransom, and once payment is received, she will be released unharmed. We will be holding her for a maximum of 7 days." The alleged note demanded millions of dollars in U.S. currency, providing 2 deadlines. Once payment is received to the Bitcoin address below, she will be released within 12 hours of deposit to a safe drop-off location back in Tucson, it continued. If the payment is not received by the last deadline on Monday the 9th at 5 p.m., she will be killed. The alleged letter went on to issue Savannah a warning, claiming, "Your mother is aware of this and her life is in your hands. It is in the best interest of everyone to have this completed as soon as possible. You will not be able to contact me from here on out. Law enforcement will not be able to help you." The note allegedly concluded with details about Nancy's home, including that she had a white smartwatch that was on the floor near her bed, like at the foot of her bed, and that there was this floodlight that was destroyed in the backyard. Whitney claimed at the time that the FBI was still investigating whether the note was real.